Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Reverend Ken, and I'd like to welcome all of you to our Unity San Diego daily meditation. This is something we've been doing for years here at Unity San Diego, and it's been a pleasure to do these with you. So I don't see anybody on the call yet, but that's okay. They'll trickle in. And how appropriate this concept of trickling in, because today we're going to be exploring the concept of non-resistance, using this lovely pool as a metaphor, especially that little spillover you see in the background. Uh, Non-resistance, what a concept, right? In our lives, with challenges and things we're dealing with, if we have a desire, sometimes our intellectual self, we think we can just do it ourselves, and we strive and plan, and we work, we think about things, and we gnaw on it, and we mush it up, and we grasp it. And really, in reality, more things get done when we relax and let things go. You hear that saying, go with the flow, right? In Taoism, there's a concept called Wu Wei. And Wu Wei is there's just basically no way. No actions required. When you have a desire or you have a challenge, you simply flow with that challenge, flow into the challenge. Water does that, right? We see water when it moves through a river and rocks. It doesn't go through the rock right away. It finds a way around it, or it simply goes through it, taking piece by piece by piece, and over time can carve right through the rock. So when we relax into a situation or an experience, we can do that ourselves without fussing or fighting, straining or stressing. And it really can help us calm our anxieties, our fears, our emotions, and just be more at peace in general and in all situations. So let's take this concept of non-action, non-resistance into meditation now. So I'm going to do something a little different today. We're going to use a little bit of scenery as part of our meditation. So I invite you to get comfortable in your chair, and I'm going to focus in on this waterfall right here. Let's see if I can get this in. There we go. I can zoom in on a little bit. See that water just spilling over. I invite you to get comfortable now. Get comfortable in your chair, your seat, wherever you're at. Kind of stretch yourself out a little bit, tense your muscles up, relax them. And let's now begin to connect with our breath. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. And much like this beautiful pool, as we connect with our breath, that inflow and that outflow, we're circulating. Our circulatory system, our blood is getting oxygenated, going back and delivering oxygen into our bodies. Not only oxygen, but energy. So with each breath, just that inflow and outflow. If you feel so called, close your eyes or leave them open and just focus on this spillover here. Focus on the sound of the water hitting the water. And much like the water going into the pool, there is also an entire pool inside every drop of water. Just like us, in the universe and in God, we are all part of that energy, that divine intelligence, of that wisdom. Just let yourself sink into that feeling of oneness, a oneness with wisdom, a oneness with abundance. And let your body relax into that divine flow and rhythm. And just keep connecting with your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Circulating. Breathing in, breathing out. You may feel movement in your body, but your body isn't really moving. Feel that energy moving in you, around you, through you, just like this water. It's moving over the spillover into the bigger pool of water, going back through the tubes and pipes and circulating back again. And you can feel yourself moving through, going into that greater pool of wisdom, that greater pool of understanding, that greater pool of energy, that greater pool of wisdom. So I invite you in this moment to picture any obstacle that you may have, any challenge you may be going through, anything you're fighting against and resisting. Now imagine yourself as a drop of water and just flowing with that situation, not avoiding it, not resisting it, not trying to manipulate it, but simply moving with it. Simply moving with that situation or that experience or that interaction that you may be fighting with. Just let yourself flow, not judging it, not trying to move it, simply moving with it. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just simply being, not thinking about actions to take or words to say or activities to do. Just simply letting it be. Don't need to try and push it down or push it under. Just simply let it be. Flow. Flow around it, or simply flow with it, next to it, but you don't have to do anything. So now in this moment, we're going to take this concept of non-resistance, the lessons that this spillover in these millions and billions and gazillions of molecules that make up these drops of water, circulating, moving in harmony. We're going to take this now into silence. So again, any obstacle you may be facing, any challenge, or simply if you're just looking to sync up with the universal flow, just connect with your breath and visualize yourself as a drop of water moving along, down the path, down the natural path, around the natural path, taking your natural path and moving with it. And take this now into the silence, into the rhythm, and into the synchronicity of the universal flow in the silence now. My challenges are my way forward, and I move with them in divine harmony. My challenges are my way forward, and I move with them in divine harmony. My challenges are my way forward, and I move with them in divine harmony. And in this space of harmony and rhythm, we begin to come out of this sacred cocoon of water. We bring ourselves out of this divine pool, wiser, more understanding, more compassionate, and more at peace. So I'd invite you now to gently, if you wish, kind of move around a little bit in your seat. Open your eyes when you feel called to do so. You can stare at the fountain for a few seconds longer. Spillover that goes into this pool. And into a greater pool. Just bring yourself back into the present, but with that wisdom and knowledge you've gained from this time. As I bring myself back into the circle. That cleansing, refreshing feeling of water, that harmonizing effect and that energizing effect is with you now. So I invite you to take that with you the rest of the day. Just if you're feeling stressed or anxious, remember that you don't have to fight against it. You don't have to do anything. Any challenge you're facing today or throughout the week, simply close your eyes, relax, and move with it. Connect with your breath. You could be standing in a supermarket line, you could be at work, and just connect. Connect with that breath. Just visualize yourself as water, not trying to solve it, not trying to figure it out, not trying to push it down. Simply move with it, through it, whatever the flow directs you into. The way to your transformation is assured, and you will find your way into that bigger pool of water, of peace, of harmony, of contentment, of abundance. All that's yours right now. So thank you for joining me in this meditation today, and we'll see you at another time. Namaste and blessings. This is Reverend Ken. Have a magnificent week.